This week's JEB is at Spark 4 on racing mediums under the Citroen again. At the first corner, you're looking out for that gap in the fence with the red posts. Just as you get to that, that's when you start braking. Down into first, rotate the car, exit in second, and quite early on the throttle there, just straighten up the car as much as possible and get out of there. And through the gears, all of this is flat out. Hold your audio on, you can just keep it flat. Just make sure you don't turn too much and give too many steering inputs. Try to straight line it as much as possible so that you don't scrub speed off. Or you have to turn the steering, the more speed you scrub off and climbing uphill. So you lose a lot of time over here. At the end of the camel straight, what you're going to do is you want to use the 50 board as a distance marker. So you need to brake after the curbing starts, just before the 50. Use that as a distance marker. Down into third, accelerate through there. Partial throttle, just balance it on the throttle, accelerate out of that. Short shifting fourth, just a slight lift over there and power through the corner. As the curbing starts over here, that's when you start braking. Down into second, you can see it's not full braking all the way through. Short shifting to third and exit out of there. Now just as you straighten up over there and you pass those red posts, gap in the fence again. As you straighten up here, just down into third, tap the brakes, up into fourth and exit out of there. Just try to carry as much speed as possible. That momentary shifting to third just rotates the car. Now as you get to the end of the fence or that marshal standing over there, that's going to just tap the brakes, down into fourth, accelerate through that corner. I went a bit wide over here, so lost some time there. I'll carry as much speed as possible through it. Now just before the 50 or where the curbing starts, that's where you start braking. Down into third for this one, accelerate through the corner. Short shifting fourth as you get to this one after a bit of lifting and power through in fourth. Now over here, just before this curb starts over here, you want to start braking. Down into third, balance the car and accelerate out again, carrying as much speed as possible. As the curb on the right hand side starts, that's when you start turning in quite early so that you can keep it flat through there. Again, same thing with not scrubbing too much speed off. If you turn in late, you're gonna have to turn the wheel a lot more and maybe lift off. So turn in early, keep it flat, don't scrub off much speed. Now over here, as you get to the tire marks, or you can, I was just looking at the corner to be honest, but you can also use the blue and white signs, use them as a marker just as they start. Keep it flat, but just turn in early again. Again, it's all about keeping as straight a line as possible. Now here, as you get to that 100 board, not on the side of the road, but on the catch fence over there, just before that, that's what I'm using as a braking marker. Down into first, rotate the car, up into second. Very important to stay very patient. I messed up a lot of laps on this last chicane, so you just want to be very patient on the throttle, especially for this last left-hander. Just look at the throttle input there, partial throughout, and then as you straighten up, that's when you go full. Very patient on the throttle there, and you can make up a 10 or 2. This one was a 230.4.